Travel robot presence. Hey, in this video we are going to talk about the top 10 things to do in South Africa. South Africa, officially known as the Republic of South Africa, is a great place to visit for a first-time safari. One of the country's main attractions is the African scenery, golden savanna, great gaping gorges, and hauntingly beautiful deserts, as well as an awe-inspiring cast of African creatures, and, as a bonus, all the creature comforts. South Africa is famous for its stunning landscapes, incredible wildlife, award-winning wineries, beautiful beaches, and its lively and cosmopolitan cities. I've been to the country twice and always leave wanting more. There's something deeply special about this place. Stretching over 2,800 kilometers, 1,700 miles, and home to over 56 million people, you could easily spend months here and still not see everything. Heck, just driving from one end of the country to the other would take several days. So before starting this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates. Let's get started. Number 10. Go on a safari. Most people come to South Africa to go on a safari, and for good reason. It's home to some of the best game drives in the world, and you'll want to spend at least a couple of nights in one of the hundreds of national parks. There's truly nothing like it. The most well-known safari destination is Kruger National Park. Kruger National Park is one of the best game reserves in Africa, and one of the oldest in South Africa. If you're a wildlife lover, this famous park definitely needs to be on your South Africa itinerary. The park lies about a 3.5 to 4.5 hour drive from Johannesburg and offers visitors the chance to see the Big Five: lion, leopard, buffalo, elephant, and rhino, as well as an astounding diversity of other wildlife. It's also home to sand, bushman, rock paintings, and archaeological sites. You can explore Kruger National Park on the large network of sealed roads, organize a walking safari, or soar over the vast grasslands, gallery forests, and river systems in a hot air balloon. Number 9. Cape Town, Western Cape. Cape Town, South Africa is one of the planet's most breathtaking cities. Nature surrounds this multicultural city, which nuzzles between a rugged range of mountains and the sea. One of the top things to do in Cape Town is visit Table Mountain, the flat-topped peak presiding over the city. For a spectacular overview, hike to the summit or glide up on the cableway. The hour-long hike up Lion's Head also provides panoramic city vistas. On Table Mountain's eastern slopes, the magnificent Kirstenbosch Botanical Gardens lie within a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Cape Town's coast is also full of natural wonders. Strolling along the waterfront boardwalk, you might see whales spouting from the harbor. Penguins waddle along the golden beaches in False Bay, and south of the city, Cape Point is home to abundant wildlife and diverse botanical beauty. Cape Town is also known for its beautiful boulder-flanked beaches. Camps Bay is a favorite, with plenty of chic shops and cafes nearby. Cape Town residents love their coast so much that at sunset, they stake a spot along spectacular Chapman's Peak Drive to toast the sunset in a dusk ritual known as Sundowners. Celebrating nature's beauty in this way is one of the unique things to do in South Africa, and something you might encounter on your travels at various locations around the country. Number 8. Go surfing. Both the Atlantic Ocean and the Indian Ocean coasts of South Africa offer world-class surfing. Jeffreys Bay on the south coast near Port Elizabeth is the most famous surfing destination in South Africa and offers big waves and multiple breaks. There are also a number of good surfing locations near Cape Town, including Dungeons in Hout Bay and a number of others further south on the Western Cape, such as Long Beach. If you're a beginner, Durban is a great option for surfing lessons because of the reliable waves and warm water of the Indian Ocean. Expect to pay around 500 ZAR per person for a 2 to 3 hour lesson. Number 7. Learn about Apartheid. You can't visit South Africa without learning about the horror of Apartheid, a system of institutionalized racial segregation, which cast its shadow over the country from the 1940s all the way into the 1990s. Opened in 2001, the Apartheid Museum in Johannesburg does an excellent job of highlighting apartheid's history and legacy. While in Johannesburg, we visit the Constitutional Court. It stands on the site of a former political prison, and you can tour some of the prison ruins and learn more about the many political prisoners who were unjustly detained here. Also, be sure to visit the District 6 Museum in Cape Town. It's a memorial to the people who lived in the area in the 1970s who were forced to relocate so that white citizens could move in. It's both sobering and illuminating. Number 6. Kgalagadi, Kalahari, Transfrontier Park, Northern Cape. A merger of South Africa's Kalahari Gemsbok National Park and Botswana's Gemsbok National Park. The Kgalagadi Transfrontier Park is one of the largest wilderness areas in the world. Established in 2000, it is Africa's first officially declared Transfrontier Park and one of the top places to visit in South Africa's Northern Cape. Gnarled camel thorn trees, red sands, golden grasslands, and deep blue skies provide a bold backdrop for photographs and game viewing. Among the huge diversity of wildlife, this vast conservation area is home to the famous black-maned Kalahari lion, stately gemsbok with their V-shaped horns, the sprawling nests of sociable weavers, meerkats, and many birds of prey. Other predators such as leopards, cheetahs, and hyenas are also found here. Four-wheel drive vehicles are recommended for some of the minor rugged roads or for those venturing into Botswana. Number 5. Stellenbosch, Western Cape. Stellenbosch is one of the most picturesque towns in South Africa. A mosaic of farms, old oak trees, and whitewashed Cape Dutch dwellings. It's one of the best preserved towns from the era of the Dutch East India Company. Today, it's a university town, with a vibrant feel and fantastic scenery. Foodies will love it here. Stellenbosch is home to some of South Africa's best restaurants, as well as many sidewalk cafes. History buffs can take a walk back in time at the Stellenbosch Village Museum, a group of 4 restored houses and gardens dating from 1709 to 1850. Rupert Museum displays important works by South African artists, and strolling around the Botanic Garden at the University of Stellenbosch is another top thing to do here. In the surrounding area, nature buffs can hike and bike on the wilderness trails in the breathtaking Jonkershoek Nature Reserve. Number 4. The Drakensberg, KwaZulu-Natal. The spectacular Drakensberg, meaning Dragon Mountains, is one of the top places to visit in KwaZulu-Natal and a popular vacation destination for South Africans. It's also home to the country's highest peaks. The region encompasses the World Heritage-listed Ukalamba Drakensberg Park, a region of jaw-dropping beauty, with jagged basalt buttresses and sand rock art, and Royal Natal National Park, home to the awe-inspiring amphitheater, a magnificent cliff face and source of South Africa's main rivers. The Giant's Castle Game Reserve in the region protects large herds of eland. Dense forests flourish in the sheltered valleys, and the area is home to more than 800 different species of flowering plants, as well as a rich diversity of wildlife. In the summer, the mountain landscapes are lush and fertile, with gushing waterfalls and crystal-clear streams. In the winter, snow cloaks the dramatic peaks. Visitors flock here to hike and bike the scenic mountain trails, fish for trout, rock climb, abseil, parasail, and raft the waters of the fast-flowing rivers. Hot air balloon rides are a great way to appreciate the dramatic topography. Number 3. Pilanesberg National Park. Are you short on time but want to see Africa's Big Five? Pilanesberg National Park is home to prolific wildlife and a dazzling diversity of birds about 2.5 hours away from Johannesburg and Pretoria. Easily accessible from these major cities, it makes a great day trip or multi-day stay. It's much smaller than massive Kruger National Park, but as a consequence, it has a higher concentration of game. Pilanesberg lies in a transition zone between the parched Kalahari Desert and the rain-soaked Lowveld, which means you can see a rich variety of animals here. Besides most of the Big Five, elephant, rhino, leopard, lion, and buffalo, you have the chance to spot African wild dogs, herds of zebra, the magnificent sable and roan antelope, giraffes, and more than 350 species of birds. Accommodation caters to different budgets. Choose from permanent safari tents, self-catering units, bed and breakfasts, or luxury guest lodges. Best of all, this park is malaria-free, making it a great choice for family safaris. Number 2. iSimangaliso Wetland Park, KwaZulu-Natal. iSimangaliso lies on the northeastern coast of KwaZulu-Natal and connects 8 interwoven ecosystems, including coral reefs, croc-filled rivers, lakes, towering coastal dunes, swamplands, and savanna. Not surprisingly, the area supports an incredible variety of wildlife. More than 526 species of birds inhabit the reserve, as well as leatherback and loggerhead turtles, leopards, rhinos, and Africa's highest concentration of hippos and crocodiles. This unique wilderness area offers you the chance to combine a classic safari experience with coastal adventures in the marine reserve, such as kayaking, fishing, diving, and snorkeling. Number 1. Blyde River Canyon Nature Reserve, Mpumalanga. Beautiful Blyde River Canyon Nature Reserve, also called Matlat's River Canyon, is a favorite stop on the drive between Johannesburg and Kruger National Park. The park is home to Africa's second-largest canyon, as well as a rich diversity of wildlife and plants. Lush subtropical foliage, waterfalls, glistening rivers, and lichen-covered rock formations create a striking canvas of color and texture. Game viewing can be particularly rewarding, with all the common species of South African primates and many hippos and crocodiles. The best way to explore this spectacular park is via the scenic driving routes or by hiking the extensive trails. Panoramic viewpoints include 3 rendezvous and the aptly named God's Window. Panoramic viewpoints include 3 rendezvous and the aptly named God's Window. If you love similar content like this, take a look at my other videos. And if you like it, please smash the like button and make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. If you have further questions, feel free to comment down below. See you in the next video.